Hi, I'm Telva. I'm back to talk about how to price your patterns. Let me guess, you either picked a number out of thin air for your pattern prices, or you looked at what other designers charge and did the same thing. Maybe you asked in a Facebook group and got 17 different opinions. Here is what we are covering today. First, the actual math behind pattern pricing, not guesswork. Second, why your pricing affects whether manufacturers even look at your work. Third, the number one reason you absolutely must know before you set any price. And fourth, how to adjust pricing as you grow without confusing your clients. By the end of this video, you will have a formula you can actually use. Most designers price themselves out of opportunities before they even know it happened. You set your pricing fee at what feels fair to you, but manufacturers have budgets based on their own math. Price too high and they move to the next portfolio. Price too low and they question your professionalism or the value of your work. Neither gets you the deal. The manufacturers I have worked with over the years have told me they can spot amateur pricing immediately. It shows up as round numbers with no logic behind them, or prices that ignore industry standards completely. This is not about being cheap or expensive. It is about being credible and realistic within the market you are trying to enter. Here is the basic formula for licensing fees. Time investment plus expertise level plus usage scope equals your base rate. Time investment means how many hours you spent creating the pattern, including revisions. Expertise level is where you are in your career. A designer with 2 years of experience does not command the same rate as someone with 15 years and a proven track record. Usage scope covers what rights the manufacturer wants. Exclusive worldwide rights cost more than a non-exclusive regional rights. Here's an example. If you spend 20 hours on a pattern, you're at an intermediate skill level, and they want non-exclusive North American rights. Your calculation looks like this. 20 hours times your hourly rate. Let's say it's $50 equals $1,000. Then you adjust for scope. Non-exclusive might be your base rate. Exclusive worldwide could be 2 to 3 times that base. This is not arbitrary. This is defensible. Before you can price anything, you need to know your minimum viable rate. This is the absolute lowest amount you can accept and still cover your business costs and pay yourself something reasonable. Calculate your monthly business expenses: hosting, software, education, supplies, paint, everything. Add what you need to pay yourself monthly. Divide by the number of billable hours you can realistically work each month. That is your minimum hourly rate. If that number is $50 and you price patterns at $40 an hour equivalent, you are working for free or at a loss. I see designers do this constantly. They undercharge because they feel guilty asking for more, or they don't know their actual costs. You cannot sustain a business on guilt pricing. Know your minimum. Never go below it. Build from there as your skills and reputation grow. Your pricing should evolve as your business matures. In your first year or two, you might charge less because you are building your portfolio and reputation. That is fine if it is strategic, not desperate. By year 3, your rates should reflect your improved skills and proven results. By year 5, you should be at or near industry standard rates for your niche. The mistake is staying at beginner prices because you are afraid to raise them. I did this for too long in my own career. I kept charging the same rates years after I should have increased them because I was afraid of losing clients. What actually happened when I finally raised my rates? I lost 2 clients and gained 4 better ones who valued what I brought to the table. Your pricing tells the market what you think your work is worth. If you do not believe in your value, neither will they. Let me recap what we just covered. Random pricing makes you look amateur and costs you deals. The formula is time plus expertise plus usage scope. You must know your minimum viable rate before setting any prices. Your rates should increase as your skills and reputation grow. This is not about being the cheapest designer they can find. This is about being the designer they want to work with because your pricing reflects real value and professionalism. If you want to figure out whether surface pattern design is actually right for you, your goals and situation, take my free assessment. The link is in the description below. It will give you clarity on whether this path makes sense for you and what your next steps should be. If you'd like to join the Tapestry membership, where you start where you are and every month you work on what it moves you to the next level, achieving tangible results and quick wins to build your confidence, you can find the link for that too. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.